Are you ready to learn real life English with comprehensible input? Well, good, because today we are going to do something that millions of people all around the world do. Some do it to eat, some do it just for fun. Today, we're going fishing. Let's catch a fish. Okay guys, like I said, today we are going fishing. But before we go, I need some coffee. So I got this new espresso machine. I wanted to show you guys. I thought we could get some really good English. I'm gonna show you guys how I make a nice cup of espresso. So first, what do you call these, wife?
Iba a decir beans.
Coffee beans. Coffee beans. All right guys, so these are coffee beans. You can buy the coffee already ground up. I'm gonna show you guys what ground up means in a second. But they say that it's fresher and it tastes better if you buy it as beans and then you grind it yourself. So that's what we're going to do. This, guys, is called a coffee grinder. And I'm going to show you right now the verb to grind. Okay guys, this is grinding coffee. Grinding, to grind. Right now I am grinding coffee beans into ground coffee. To grind. This is the filter. We pour the coffee into the filter. Perfect amount. This is called a tamper, and this is called tamping espresso, but that's not a word that you will ever use. I didn't know that word myself until I started learning a little bit about espresso when I bought this machine. Really, all you're doing is pushing the espresso down to make it tight. Put it in here. See how it's pressed down? Pressed down. Turn the power on. We turn it on. Takes a second to get ready.
Como vieja escuela. Making it from zero.
Old school, guys. My wife said vieja escuela because we speak Spanish and English all day back and forth. What that means for you guys who do not speak Spanish, old school. Now we would say old school or old fashioned, meaning doing something the way they did it a long time ago. This, for example, could be old school because now a lot of people use an electric grinder. I thought it was cool to do it the old school way, like my wife said. All right guys, now we brew the espresso. Brewing is a word that is used a lot for coffee. You brew coffee. When you're making the coffee, you could say you are brewing it. So guys, my wife said, that's it? This is actually a double shot, meaning there's two. And the thing is, espresso is very strong. It's a very strong coffee. So they make it like this, just a little bit. This little part on top, they call the crema. The crema, and what that is the oils and bubbles from the pressure of the water through the machine. Yeah, it's just a little bit and it's very strong. That's why the American soldiers put water in it. And like I said in the other video, that's how my favorite drink, the Americano, got its name. Guys, if there's any Italians watching, tell me, how did I do? Did I make a good cup of espresso? All right, let's go fish.
What are you doing, Amor?
All right, guys, so we're going fishing. We walk out the door. I always lock the door behind me, and I forgot the keys to the house, inside the house. So I had to find a way to get in. Luckily this window was not locked, so now I have to climb in through the window and get keys. See you guys in a little bit.
Baby, you need some sunscreen. It's so, like, super sunny.
Okay guys,
With some sunscreen. Baby.
I don't have sunscreen, baby. My wife always says, put sunscreen, you need sunscreen. I don't, because I have my awesome hat that I got in Colombia. This is going to protect me from the sun. Okay guys, I'm about to catch a fish and show you guys. I know I'm gonna catch a fish. Wife, do you believe I'm gonna catch a fish?
Yes.
My wife believes in me. So guys, first let me just say, it does not matter if you like fishing or not. This is gonna be a great video full of new vocabulary, and we're gonna have some fun. All right guys, let me show you the stuff you need to go fishing in this style anyway. This is called a fishing rod or a fishing pole, this part right here. This part is the reel because you reel in the fish. To reel in means you are pulling it towards you. This is called a hook, a fishing hook, and this will catch the fish and we will reel them in. Let me set up the hook. So, this is the fishing line, okay, fishing line. You have to tie your hook on, and we are going to tie a fisherman's knot. That is a knot. That is a fisherman's knot. That is not going anywhere. All right, guys, let me give a special shout out to a longtime subscriber in Colombia, John. You've been asking for this video for years. I hope you like this. And I'm going to dedicate the first fish that I catch to you, buddy. All right? I'm going to show you how we catch fish here in the US. All right, we have our hook on. Now we need a weight. A weight, something heavy to make the hook go down to the bottom in the water. These are fishing weights. So you put your weights on the line like that. Okay, this guy's technically the real word for this is a float. A float because it floats on the top of the water. But most people will call this a bobber. A bobber because it bobs up and down, bobbing up and down. Now you can move it up or down, and that depends on how deep the water you're fishing in is. This place is not very deep, so we're not gonna put it very deep. Before I add the last thing to our setup, let me explain to you guys something I do not like here in the United States. Here you need a license to fish, okay? The government says that I have to give them money to buy this license or I cannot go fish. The government did not make these fish. Is that right, wife? Is it right that they make me pay for that?
I don't think so.
No, we don't think so. Say no, baby.
No.
No, my wife does not think it's right. Tell me, if any of you guys like to fish in your country, do they make you buy a license before you can fish? All right, guys, we have our setup. We're ready to go. We need one more thing, bait. Bait is what you use to bait the fish, okay? Bait is something that looks good, that they want to eat. So if they come, they bite it, and then the hook gets caught in their mouth, and we can pull them in, and then we can eat them. We're not gonna eat the fish today, guys. We're just making this video and having some fun. So, we are going to use a bait that the fish here love. Worms. My wife loves worms.
Oh.
That's a worm, guys. This is called a red worm. And fish love. Fish love these guys. So we put him on the hook, and I'm ready to catch a fish. Okay, guys. When you throw your bait out there, the verb we use for that is called to cast. To cast. So I'm going to cast my bait out there. This is a brand new reel. I've never used it, so I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Might take me a little bit of time to get used to it, but I'm going to cast it out there. So it looks like there may be fish right here, so I'm going to do just a little cast. Let's see. Now you see the bobber out there.
That's so far away, I swear. Alright.
Now if a fish is trying to eat my bait, we'll see that bouncing up and down. Didn't catch anything over here. We're gonna go try on the other side. One little piece of vocabulary I want to give you guys is a pond. So a pond is like a small lake, okay? This is a pond. Another thing I want to just share with you guys is that this is my first time fishing in over 2 years. I used to fish all the time, with a very good friend of mine, but he died 2 years ago, and I have not been fishing since. It felt weird to go without him. So you guys are coming with me on my first fishing trip without my buddy Ernie. Rest in peace, buddy. Okay guys, we're gonna try again. We moved to another spot. My wife said she was super hot, so I had to find her some shade. Shade is when you have trees that block the sun and they cause a shadow, and it's much cooler over here. So this way my wife won't have to say how hot she is every 5 minutes. Just kidding, guys. And maybe we'll catch something over in this different spot. So I will talk to you guys when I have a fish, and I will catch a fish. So guys, something I want to start doing in these videos. Now that the channel is growing and growing, we're getting subscribers from all around the world. And you guys say, hey, I'm from this country, I'm from this country. To be honest guys, a lot of these countries I know nothing about. I don't know anything about your country. So I'm gonna start making a little part in each one of these videos where I learn something about one of your guys' countries. That way, you guys can learn about the life here. I could share my life with you guys, but I also want to learn about the people who are watching my videos. So today, I am going to learn a little bit, a few interesting facts about the country, Oman. Let's learn a little bit about the country. I'm going to guess it's pronounced Oman. One thing that I see here that is very interesting is that there's a strong tradition of horsemanship, which means that riding horses is very popular there. For that reason, I think my wife would like to learn a little bit about this country. She loves riding horses too. Another thing that strikes me as very interesting is that it is one of the safest countries in the world. Super cool, guys, which makes me think, maybe one day a trip to Oman. Now here's one that is strange for me. It says that Mountain Dew, the drink Mountain Dew, is very popular there. I am not a fan of Mountain Dew. It's pretty popular here in the US, but it surprises me that it's popular in an Arab country that I assume is Muslim. That sounds strange to me. I wonder how Mountain Dew became the popular drink there. So if you guys are from Oman, tell me, do you like to drink Mountain Dew? Is that a true fact? And the last interesting fact that we're going to learn today about Oman is that Oman is one of only 27 countries in the whole world that does not have trains. There's only 27 countries in the whole world that do not have rails and trains, and Oman is one of them. Alright guys, that was just me learning a little bit about you guys. I really appreciate all the new viewers, all the awesome comments. I love when you guys tell me where you're from, because like I said before, my world gets bigger every time I learn about a new place. Alright? So, thank you guys so much for being here with me. Let's get back to fishing. Okay guys, we're gonna try one last spot. This looks like a good one. We've got this big tree here for shade. My wife said she was hot, so I find her shade. Now she's hungry, so I have to catch a fish now. Now guys, because my wife gets mean when she's hungry. She's gonna fight me. So I have to catch a fish now. She said she doesn't like fishing anymore.
¿Serio? Wow!
Oh yeah, guys.
En serio? Really? Oh.
Alright guys, this is a beautiful fish. This is called a bluegill. You have to be careful where you grab them because this is very sharp and it can stab you. So you grab it like this.
Oh wow, he's so cute.
So guys, it's called a bluegill. Didn't hurt him at all. He's gonna be fine when I put him back. See all the beautiful blue colors? This part is called his gills. Beautiful fish, bluegill, because the beautiful blue colors. This is just a small one, but this was all we could catch today. John in Colombia, it's a little fish. I'm sorry I couldn't catch you a big one. That's a bluegill. This one's for you. He's going home. All right, guys. My wife didn't think I was gonna catch one, I know, but we got one. Maybe we'll try going fishing again at a better time because it's too late in the day right now. They're not biting, but we caught one. Maybe we should stay here, baby, and catch some more?
No.
Yeah? All right, guys, I gotta go feed this little wife of mine. She's hungry. Thank you guys for watching, for going on this adventure with me. First time I've been fishing in years, and I enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you guys soon.